What's down, people, and welcome back to another episode of Ghetto Gospel. So where we left off at. Last week, we talked about Isaac trying to pass off his wife for his sister, just like his daddy did. We also talked about him running into King Bema again. Best we could tell, it was the son of the original King Bema, and having it out over him lying about his wife. The last thing we talked about was King Bema and his people hating on Isaac because he was getting rich and powerful and telling them to kick rocks, and then changing their mind because they ain't want that coming back on them later. And now we caught up. So this episode gonna take us back to what's happening with Isaac's family drama. And the first thing you say is that when Isaac got old and couldn't see no more, he called up his son Esau like, "Say, baby boy." And Esau was like, "Here I am." And Isaac was like, "Look, bruh, I'm old and I don't know when I'ma die. Go get your hunting gear, your bow and arrows and whatnot, and go hunt some game for me. Make me one of them fire plates you know I like, so I could eat it and bless you before I die." So Rebecca was eavesdropping when Isaac said what he said to Esau. And once that boy left to go on his hunt, she told his brother Jacob everything she heard his daddy say. Then she told him to bring her two of the best goats up out the flock so she could cook the meal for Isaac, so Jacob could bring it to him and get the blessing from him before he died. So Jacob tell his mama, "Mama, you know Esau hairy, and I ain't got no hair on my skin. If Pops touch me and notice I ain't hairy, he gonna know I'm trying to play him, and he gonna curse me instead of blessing me." And his mama said that curse would just fall on her, and then told him to do what she said to do. So Jacob did what she said to do and brought her the goats, and she cooked up a plate for Isaac just like she knew he liked it. Then she took some of Esau's best clothes and told Jacob to put them on. She also took some of the goat skins that was left over and put them on his hands and on the smooth part of his neck. And then she gave Jacob the plate she made so he could bring it to his dad. Jacob went to go see his pops and he was like, "Yo, Pops." Yo, Pops. And Isaac was like, "Who that?" And Jacob was like, "It's Esau, your firstborn. I did what you told me. Come on, sit up and eat some of this meat so you could bless me." And Isaac was like, "How you found it that quick?" So Jacob said, God made it happen for me." Boy, just lying on God. So right about now, it seemed like Isaac was starting to think that something might be up. So he was like, "Come closer so I could touch you." "You sure you Esau?" "Oh no." So Jacob got closer to his pops, and when he touched him, he was like, "You sound like Jacob, but you got hands like Esau." But because he ain't all the way recognized it was Jacob, he went ahead and blessed him. But before he did, he was like, "You sure you Esau?" And Jacob was like, "I am." So Isaac was like, "Bring me that plate so I can smash that and then give you your blessing." So he brought him the plate and he smashed that thing. He even brought him some wine to go with it, and he smashed that too. So then Isaac was like, "Come closer and kiss me, son." Jacob leaned in and kissed his pops. And when his pop smelled Esau's clothes that he was wearing, he was like, "Boy, you smell like a field blessed by the Lord." So then Isaac blessed him like, "God gonna bless you with rain from the sky and all the good stuff on the land. Buku grain and new wine. People gonna serve you and nations gonna bow down and respect you. You gonna be a master over all your relatives, and your mama's sons gonna bow down and respect you. Folks who curse you gonna be cursed, and folks who bless you gonna be blessed." And as soon as Isaac finished blessing Jacob and Jacob bounced, here come Esau walking in from his hunt, and he had made Isaac a plate too. And he told Isaac, "Come on, Pops, get up and eat some of this meat I hunted so you could bless me." And Isaac was like, "Who that?" And Esau was like, "I'm Esau, I'm your firstborn son." And Isaac was shook, like literally that man started shaking. And he was like, "Then who that was that just brought me that plate just now? I ate it all before you came in and blessed him, and he gonna show enough be blessed." And when Esau heard that, he started crying like, Then he was like, "Bless me too, Pops." And Isaac was like, "Your brother snuck in here and took your blessing." And Esau was like, "Don't that name Jacob fit him? He done cheated me twice. First he took my birthright, now he done took my blessing." Then he was like, "Ain't you saved a blessing for me?" And Isaac was like, "I done made him a master over you and gave him all of his relatives as servants. Plus I done gave him grain and new wine. What's left for me to give you?" And Esau said, "You only got one blessing? Come on, bless me too, Pops." And then he was back to So Isaac was like, "You gonna live away from all of the good pieces of land and away from the rain in the sky. You gonna live by your sword and serve your brother. But when you finally get tired of it, you gonna break his chains off of you." So Esau was obviously hot about that whole blessing situation. And he was like, "Pop's about to die. After that, that boy Jacob getting sent up. And when Rebecca got word that Esau had a cake baked for that boy, she told him to catch a cut and go stay with her brother Laban until Esau cooled off, cause she wasn't trying to lose them both in one day. So then she told Isaac that she was sick to death of them Hittite girls, and that if Jacob married one of them, her life wouldn't be worth living. So that's it for this one. If you feel like you missing something, you are. That stuff gonna be an extended cut that's dropping on Wednesday. If you don't know Jesus, but you trying to get to know him, go and click that first link in the description down there. I'll see y'all then. And as always, peace, and I hope y'all people straight.